Hi everyone, my name is Priyanka Patel, and today I'll have the opportunity to speak to all of you about the beautiful and exotic Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Where are those islands, you might be wondering? Not to worry, even I was in the same boat just a few months ago. While traveling to Seattle during the Navratri Festival of 2016, I had the opportunity to meet an amazing gentleman by the name of Ebrahim Jadwet. Abraham actually hails from these amazing islands, and he was the one who introduced me to all of the exotic stories and details about this beautiful place. Let's all learn some more about the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Hi Abraham, how are you? So nice to see you again.
Good to see you, Priyanka. That's a very beautiful story, I must say.
Oh, thank you very much. You're so fashionable and trendy, so I just have to do my best to try and keep up.
I'm not wearing my tie today, so.
Oh, well, that's okay. That's a new trend now, no tie. So tell me about these beautiful islands, the Andaman and the Nicobar Islands. When you told me about it when we met at Navratri, I was so interested to learn more.
So Andaman Nicobar Islands is a group of 572 islands.
Wow.
And it's in the southeast area of the Indian Ocean. So we are very close to Burma, Thailand, Indonesia, and we are 1,200 kilometers from mainland India.
Oh, okay.
So I'm actually half South Indian, quarter Burmese and quarter Gujarati.
Wow, that's quite a mix. Holy.
Multicultural family. My father's side, the family has been there for the last 8 decades.
Okay.
So they were appointed as the British trade agents.
Okay.
So they were given the absolute monopoly power to trade. And when the Britishers left in 1947, they decided to stay back.
Okay, wow. So it sounds like your family has been living on the Andaman Islands for close to 100 years almost.
Almost 100 years. The relation started from the 1900s. They used to visit, but officially it came in 1942.
1942. Okay. Wow. So, I always used to think that I was so familiar with India's geography and the different states and everything like that, but I've never heard of the Andaman and the Nicobar Islands before, and I was talking to some of my friends and they also said the same thing, that they've never heard of the islands. So how come it's like a hidden secret, a hidden jewel?
If you see, tourism-wise, it was not well promoted initially, but a long time ago people used to call it as Kala Pani. So they used to have a very huge prison, and the British used to send all the freedom fighters from India, that was the United India, which had Bangladesh and Pakistan. So they used to send all the prisoners to the islands.
Wow, so it has a bit of a dark history.
Dark history, yes. But after tsunami in 2004, we got a lot of publicity, especially globally.
Oh, wow.
And right now the tourism industry is growing.
Oh wow, so such a tragic event back in 2004, the tsunami,
yes.
Has brought about a lot of positive outcomes, in the tourism aspect and things like that.
I must say, like before 2004, there used to be, I think, 2 or 3 flights a day from India.
Right.
But right now it's almost 10 to 11 flights a day.
Per day?
Per day.
Wow, okay.
So a lot of tourists are coming.
Okay, well that's awesome. That's so wonderful to hear. Thank you for telling me so many exciting things about the island. It sounds like an awesome place. I'm looking forward to maybe planning my next vacation there sometime soon.
Absolutely. You will definitely love the beaches. It's very beautiful.
Okay, cool. So I'm so interested to learning more about you. I'm hearing that you have a lot of diversity in your background. Your family seems like it has a lot of cultural elements to it. So I'm wondering, how has all of this shaped your view on multiculturalism?
I grew up, my mother comes from a Hindu family and my dad comes from a Muslim family. So when I was growing up, I have seen both the religions very closely. And also the islands, it has a very diverse population.
Yeah.
It's called mini India because there are a lot of Indian different cultures settled in those islands.
Right, okay.
So we have like Tamilians, Bengalis, Malayalis, then we have people who speak Hindi, Gujarati. So that has definitely influenced me. So what happened was when I was growing up, we used to have all these festivals. So we used to have Pongal, which is a Tamil festival, Onam, which is a Malayali festival.
Right.
Then we have Navratri, which is a Gujarati festival.
My favorite, of course.
Yes. And we used to have like Vaisakhi, Eid, Diwali, Holi, and so it was a very multicultural environment over there.
Yeah.
And that's also when I moved to Vancouver. I also felt that kind of multicultural atmosphere here, because you have people from
Absolutely.
India, China, and like Iran, Latinos. It's a multicultural place.
Okay, wow. Well, that sounds so amazing that you've been able to learn so much in your home country on the Andaman Islands and bring that knowledge and bring that diversity with you here in Vancouver.
Exactly, and what I feel is that we might be of different colors and different religion or cultures, but after all, our blood is same.
Oh
So
yeah,
we all
absolutely.
are one entire family.
I think that's a wonderful perspective to have. You know, we all may, no matter where we come from, we're all at the end of the day human beings. Yeah. So, you know, I'm really hearing that the island sounds like an amazing place, and there's so much, you know, diversity and so many different types of cultures all living together in one place. But I'm wondering, and this may be a hard question, so I'm sorry in advance, but I'm wondering if you can maybe think of the top 3 best features or most attractive features of the islands.
That's a very tough question because we have so many things that's very unique. But the first thing I would say is mini India. If you want to see the entire Indian cultures, religions, languages in one place, I think Andaman Islands would be the best place.
Wow, okay.
The second thing is it has India's only active volcano.
Wow,
So
a volcano.
A volcano.
Okay.
And it's also one of the active in the region. It's still active. It's called the Barren Island.
Barren Island.
And
Okay.
no one lives on the island. But it's a very beautiful volcano. People can go on a cruise or a boat and take pictures. And the third thing I would say is the virgin beaches.
Okay.
Because we have crystal clear water, light blue, just like Maldives or Phuket or like Singapore or a lot of other islands. But I think one thing that makes different about Andaman is that we have virgin beaches, because out of 572 islands, people live only on 36 islands.
Oh, okay, so only on 36 out of so many more.
So you can see the natural flora and fauna and the natural wildlife. So those 3 things I feel makes the islands special.
Can you do a lot of the water activities,
Exactly.
snorkeling or scuba diving?
Yeah, we have a lot of scuba divers coming these days from Europe, from Israel especially.
Oh, okay.
And I think the tourism industry, especially scuba diving and snorkeling, is growing.
Okay.
We also have a sea walk and underwater sea walk.
Well, I'm very into water activities, that's why I'm asking, because I love being able to be in the ocean and swimming and all those kind of things. I love all the sea life and everything like that. So it sounds like I'd fit right in if I went to visit.
Exactly.
So you mentioned many other popular tourist destinations like Hawaii, Phuket, the Maldives, and it sounds like the Andaman Islands have so much to offer, but I'm wondering what more needs to be done to make the islands more attractive to tourists or to get more people interested to come and visit?
That's a good question. If I compare Andaman Islands with Maldives or Phuket or Hawaii, we are still very far behind in terms of branding. So first thing that I would like to see the islands doing is focus on branding.
Branding.
Like we need more advertisements, more commercials, and mainstream media, especially like when you go. Like if you travel in Lufthansa or Air Canada, you have the in-flight pocket magazines.
Okay.
So I think that's a very good place to target. And also, if they could reach out to more travel agents so that they can set up a package kind of thing. The thing is, Andaman's right now is very much popular in India.
In India only, okay.
But it has to be branded more widely in the international market.
Right. So what you're saying is a lot of people who live in India know about the islands,
Exactly.
but people who live elsewhere, people like myself who are born and raised in Canada, we're not really aware that such a beautiful place exists.
Exactly.
So more branding work needs to be done to gain more awareness.
So the second thing is, we can do a lot of marketing and branding, but before we market or brand anything outside, I think it's very important to have infrastructure. So it's very important to have good roads, like 4-lane roads, better terminal building, airports, ports, cruise terminals. I think the Indian government right now is doing a lot of, they have a lot of projects coming up, but I think the implementation should be more faster.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is they have a lot of good ideas, but it's just taking too long.
Exactly. Also, I feel international connectivity would give a big boost to the Andaman Islands.
Oh.
Because if anyone wants to travel to the islands right now, they have to go to India and then go to the islands.
So there's no direct way to get to the
Exactly.
islands. You have to go to India
Exactly.
first and then get a flight out.
So if we have a better airport with a bigger passenger terminal, maybe there can be a flight from Dubai or Phuket or Singapore. So it's easier for the tourists to visit, the access.
Okay. So increasing connectivity will in turn increase the accessibility.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, I feel the islands should focus more on entertainment. So what happens?
How so?
Yeah, so what happens right now is that a tourist comes to the islands, they see the beaches, they see the historic sites, and they have a good time, and they have good food, they have good meal, and they go back. So if they've seen the place again, why will they come back? So what I want is that, I was thinking, it will be a great opportunity for the islands if they have more nightlife kind of thing, or more a musical show, like they have Kingdom of Dreams in Gurgaon, or something like Beach Carnival, which can compete to international standards.
Right. So the islands itself are beautiful and very attractive, but what you're saying is there needs to be some sort of added entertainment factor, or some sort of exciting tourist attraction, essentially, that will convince and motivate people to want to come back.
Exactly. But we need to also see what's the taste of the international tourist, especially. Because usually what happens when a tourist goes to any island destination, they want to have a good nightlife.
Oh, okay.
I'm not talking about nightclubs, but they want to have a good lounge where they can have live music, they can have good food and wine and dine.
So more family-oriented activities that people can do, in the evening time. And,
exactly.
Spend time with their friends and family members.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's very important. I also feel diversification of target market is very important. Because if you see destinations like Bora Bora or French Polynesia, they usually target high-end tourists.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
With a room per night in Bora Bora can be between $1,000 to $2,000.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm definitely not visiting there at that place anytime soon.
Same way Maldives, it's very expensive to travel to Maldives because even the resorts in Maldives are very expensive.
Right.
So I think if you have a balance between both the high-end tourists and also the middle class, the middle family tourist, I think that will be a huge opportunity for the islands to grow.
So what you're saying is not only target, the high bracket people, the high income earners, but also generate opportunities for just regular families, normal people to be able to come and visit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you for sharing all of that exciting and interesting information about the islands. I'm sure after listening to our conversation, so many more people are going to be aware that this beautiful place exists, and I'm sure they're going to be interested to try and come and visit sometime soon.
When are you visiting with your family?
I'll be visiting hopefully soon. I'm not sure the next time we're planning to go to India, and right now you said that you have to kind of fly through India to get there, but I am definitely more keen and more interested after what we spoke about today.
I look forward seeing you in the Andaman Islands.
Yeah.
I hope all the viewers will definitely come to the Andaman Nicobar Islands. It's a beautiful place with a lot of virgin beaches, exotic island destination, and with a lot of wildlife, a lot of nature, a lot of dolphins, a lot of sea cows, and I look forward to seeing you all there.
Alright, perfect. Well, now that you've told us so much exciting stuff about the island, I'm wondering if you're okay with us putting you on the spot.
Sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How about a rapid fire round?
But what will I get? What's my gift? I won't know that.
I think you've been watching too much Coffee with Karan.
No. I came here to be part of Chai Pe Charsha with Priyanka. So.
Well, unfortunately I don't have a huge budget, but I'm sure we can think of something maybe later on.
Sure.
But in the meantime, I'll ask you a few questions, and then the rules are you have to sort of choose the first one that comes into your mind and then say a few words about why you made that choice. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Cool? Okay, ready?
Ready.
Drum roll.
Ready.
Okay, So, question 1, name or fame?
Name.
Okay, why?
If you have a good name, I think fame will come automatically.
Oh, that's cheating. You
No.
got both of those two in there. Alright. Alright, we'll let that one slide. Maybe a bit of a harder one. I don't know if you're into politics, but liberal, NDP, or conservative?
No comments.
No comments. Okay, you're cheating. You're cheating
No.
in this game.
I have friends in conservatives, liberal, and NDP, so I don't want to make them upset here.
Alright, fine. Alright, well you said the Andaman Islands have a lot of Indian flair to it, so maybe we'll make some questions about Bollywood. Salman or Shark?
Amir.
Okay, you're not following the rules of the game.
I would love to, but I love Amir, but in Salman and Shah Rukh, I would go with Salman.
Okay, alright. Why did you say Amir though?
He's just a perfectionist.
Okay.
But there's one thing about all these three Khans, you know what? Amir Khan is a very good actor. Salman Khan is a good person by heart.
Yeah.
And Shah Rukh Khan is a very good family man.
I'm
There's
glad
been no divorce, you know, like, so many divorces going on in Bollywood, but Shah Rukh Khan has been with the same wife for over 18, 19 years now.
No, that's so true. I'm glad that you didn't say anything bad about Salman. I would have been personally offended because Salman is my favorite, my ultimate favorite.
He's a very good actor, he's a very good person by heart. So
Yeah, okay. Alright, next question. Biking or hiking?
I would go with hiking, because biking you're only working on your legs, and hiking is overall, you're burning calories, your movement.
Well, finally you followed the rules and actually picked one of the options.
That was a better option for me, so.
Are you saying I'm asking you bad questions?
No, but I have to be more diplomatic.
Alright, fine, okay. Let's give you a more diplomatic question then. Indian food or Chinese food?
I would go with Indian food.
Okay, how come?
I'm more used to Indian food.
Okay, what's your favorite dish?
In India?
Yeah.
I like biryani.
Biryani,
Yeah.
not Matar Paneer. Matar Paneer is pretty good.
I like Matar Paneer, but biryani is more. I'm more a rice kind of person.
Okay, alright. And last question, Andaman Islands or Canada?
I would prefer both. Because one is my
There you go,
one is my
Canada.
motherland, and the other one is my work land. So.
Motherland and workland, that's interesting.
Yes, because Canada has given me so many things, and Andaman has also given me so many things. So I cannot betray anyone. You know, so I have to be fair and equal.
Okay.
And be more respectful to both the places.
Yeah, well, just so you know, you cheated the whole game,
No.
but I'm
So
just...
is
I'm
that
gonna
the
let
reason
you
I'm
go.
not getting the gift today? Or
Yeah, exactly. So now, don't think of the gift because you cheated throughout the whole game.
No. I'm not a cheater at all. I'm a very, very diplomatic and very
Yes.
truthful person.
Okay, good. Well, I'm glad. Thank you. Well, Ebrahim, it's been wonderful talking to you this evening. I've learned so many new things about the Andaman and the Nicobar Islands, and I'm planning my next trip there as we speak. So hopefully, I've met you now in Vancouver. The next time, maybe I'll see you over there.
Thank you very much for talking to me, and I think you're also a very good dancer in Shamak, and I think next time I need to take an interview with you because I need to know more about how did you start your journey, and I think you have done a lot in the Gujarati community here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, maybe next time we'll switch roles,
Exactly.
and I'll be on that side, and you can be on this side.
Exactly.
Okay, thank
Thank
you.
you.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.
Take care.